Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel in Need for Speed again. In the last video I said I would do a video talking about and showing off the cars that I have my own little designs on, whether they're complex designs or not, which none of mine are really too complex. But before we get into that, I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine. Him and some of our other friends have a YouTube account together, and they do a lot of gaming stuff as well. So I'll put their link in the description, and their channel is called Boyz, DEMBOYZ, and go over, give them some love, give them some subscribe, and like I said, I'll put their link in the description. So with that said, let's get into the video. So here's the Boss Mustang. As you can see, I don't want to, yeah, the Boss Mustang here. Let's look at the design. It's a really simple one. Boosted, I chose that boosted tag just for the fact that it reminded me of an EcoBoost Mustang, because it does have a V6 in it. But it's a 3.8, I'm not sure. I think there's a 3.6s, but a little tribal, look almost like fire, so I thought I'd go with that. And then the whole none but ourselves can free our minds, I thought it was kind of cool. So I just like, yeah, I'll just throw it on here just for looks. Red and black, yeah, that would look good together, in my opinion. This is the 180SX I've got here. It says Top Fan. It says Cupcake Commander. Now there's a story behind this one. A little while back, my channel was smaller than it is now. I think now I've got somewhere around 400 subscribers, so it's growing. But a little while back I had quite a bit under 300, and I was talking to someone on Facebook who I follow them. They're a group, a fan page, if you will, for cosplay, games, art, all that kind of stuff. And she said that she asked me if she could promote my channel in some way, and I said sure. The name on Facebook is Cupcake Commander, and I'm a top fan. I've been there for a while, I guess. So I thought I would make a car that would show respect to her, if you will. If someone sees it, they could, you know, ask about it, and I could tell them how the name came about, and tell them, you know, maybe send them on her way. The colors were because I asked her what her favorite colors were, and all of her favorite colors are in this build. And license plate CCC for Cupcake Commander. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything more genuine than that, so I just kind of threw that in there. This one you've seen a few videos ago. It's just a basic build here for the Pagani Huayra. It's just red paint, and the carbon fiber is, well, the car came with that. Whatever's carbon fiber right now, the car came that way. So there's really nothing on this one here. So not much to talk about with that. Now this one got a little bit of history. Well, not history, but when I started learning with all the engine motor swaps and everything that you can do in this game, I wanted to build a sleeper, and this is one of the cars that came up the most. As you can see, the tag says "See ya." Now, I got the idea for the paint kind of off of the dung beetle from Farm Truck and Asian, or Street Outlaws. You know, because Asians beetle. It's been quite fun with this car once in a while. When I do bring it out, the color I just chose a black base color and threw rust decals on it. So now, you know, so look at that rusted look. Now this one here I call the Patriot Camaro. It's a '67. And I thought the design was fitting, you know, with everything going on right now in the nation and all that cut and stuff. I thought it would be decent to use. On the back saying "United we stand and divided we fall." and the license plate being 1776 was the founding of the United States. I left the stock wheels on it. Now the way I got it, I tried to do all the painting by hand, but it was not working out. So I took the flag vinyl and blew it up and made it all fit together, and I think it turned out pretty well. This car didn't build for racing, even though it's decently fast. You've seen it in one of the other past videos probably. But it's more for show. So it's actually the only car I've got that's just mostly for show. I mean, what more can you say about that one? And this boy, this one is the car that I started the game with, so I can't sell it, so I decided to just make it look different. I went with this color. I was going to go with the kind of like the Chevrolet orange color, but I didn't quite get it right, so I changed it to green for now. I might change it to do it that way, but it's got drag rims on it. It has got drag tires on it. The drag type spoiler. I left the plate as it was when I got started the game. And if you see on the side there, it says 6.2. That's because the motor I've got swapped into it is a 6.2 liter. It's got 10 all down the board. Not the fastest car. I think when I tested it at my area, that I tested the last two cars that you're seeing, it topped out at 211. But still, it's a fun car to just mess around with sometimes. And the reason I was going to go Chevrolet orange is because my cousin had a Fox body Mustang at one point. It was that color. And plus, I believe the 6.2 is a Camaro or a motor that Chevrolet produces. Here we have the F1 Mclaren, which you only get through the $5 download pack for the black market. It now has an inline 6 in it, which I've put a video up. I think I put a video up of it recorded. So I think I made a video just the other day, maybe last week, of this car at the same place where I tested all the other ones at, and its top speed was 228. That's all the cars you can show out here. So we're going in, and you got plenty of cars in here. You saw that one already, that one, that one, that one. Here we have my Lancer Evolution. Which says That One Girl A on the side of it. AEM, it's the person's name, initials, and there are the two locations. If you go to Facebook or Instagram and put that in, you'll find her profile, or her fan pages, if you will. And just I follow her on there, just on her fan pages, and you go check it out. You'll see why. But yeah, that's all there really is to that design. This car, it's got really good acceleration, but the top end is not there. I think, if I remember correctly, the top end was only about 220, 221 at that same location. Now, true, if you have more space, you get a little higher out of it. But, yeah. Here we have the old school, the Skyline 2000 GTR. This is one car I built as a sleeper at first, meaning, if you can call it a sleeper, meaning it was all stock looking. I changed the bumper in the rear, the exhaust, and I changed the front bumper to have the oil cooler, and I put the Nismo rims on it. It is pretty quick. I think I put the 4-liter V8 in it. It's pretty good. It's pretty quick. So it's just a basic. There's no wrap on the paint. on the car and the rims both are kind of a pearlescent color. You saw that one already. Now here is one of my earlier builds. Still got it. You see it says Frisky Business on it. I like the color scheme, the way the color scheme goes together like that. It's too bad you can't put the rims one color on one side and the other. But now Frisky Business, if you go Google that, you will come up with the point behind it. I don't want to give too much away. The people do some work and find out some answers there. But let's just say it goes hand in hand with the that one girl Evo. So. And the tag just says Frisky, I think. Yeah, see? It's actually quite a fast car as well, with a V8 in it. Another Frisky car. This one is it's the Porsche Carrera 911 RSR. It's got the 3.5 V6 in it, making it very, very fast. Now, Frisky Motorsports, it has tied with all the other two, the Evo and the Frisky Business vehicle. Same person's in control of all of it. But this is the motorsport is about racing that this person has. So this is the first one I built with that logo type on it. It just says 73 911 on the back of it, which in the beginning I would just put the car name, the type of car, whatever it is, on the logo on the tag there. But not much more to talk about with that vehicle. This is another one of my ones I built just for the sleeper aspect. Closest to the stock color and everything. Drag race car. It's upset a few people. I only changed a few things that are subtle that you can't. That a lot of people may not recognize I changed on it, like the headlights, the rims, and the tail lights have been changed, and I may have tinted the windows. So it still catches people off guard. But again, that was just a sleeper build just for drag racing. So it's got drag tires on it as well. So it doesn't do anything but drag racing, and that's it. 2 more to go here. Well, this car here was technically my first sleeper car that I built, as it looks pretty much stock. The skull there is my crew logo, and it's got my PlayStation name right there, Reaper 1921. So hey, if you want to be friends on PlayStation, then well, there's a name. I couldn't really think of much to put as a graphic on here, so I just kind of put this, kind of like a blood splatter. The rims have some red in there with them. Do you even boost? And I put 2 turbos beside it. And the tags just says shh, because my crew name is Street Sleepers United. So I like building. I like having sleeper cars. Now, not all my cars are sleepers by no means, but this car I swapped it with a 3-liter inline 6. So it's kind of like my 2JZ swap. That's what I tell myself anyway. And you've already seen the Pagani as well. So that is all the cars I've got as of right now. So hope you enjoyed that and a little story behind each build. And so yeah, if you enjoyed it, then leave a thumbs up. If not, then you can leave a thumbs down. Either way, if you're new to the channel, then subscribe and hit the bell icon beside the subscribe button to be notified when I release new videos. And until next time, you have a blessed day.